The UNAccc is promoting key initiatives at the summit, including the Global Accelerator on Jobs and Social Protection for Just Transition and the Global Coalition for Social Justice. Our aim to see a better future is within our reach. We all have a role to play in shaping that future, and we must all step up to the challenge. In 2015, the global community agreed 17 goals to improve the lives of all people by 2030 and to protect the planet. Goal number 8 on sustainable economic growth and decent work for all. Bring together social, economic, and environmental targets. This need to be addressed simultaneously if we are to succeed in our collective aims. A world with social justice for all, equitable growth, and a just transition to greener economies is possible. Without such collective action, humanity risks being locked in a cycle of crisis and conflict on a forever damage this planet. The SDG summit every year in September is a vital moment for the SDG8 and the other 16 goals the boost they need. The International Labour Organization or United Nations or UNAccc, those organization is promoting key initiatives at the summit, including the Global Accelerator on Job and Social Protection for Just Transition, the Global Coalition for Social Justice. A better future is within our reach. We all have a role to play in shaping that future, and we must all step up to the challenge. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, one question is coming that why is SDG 8 developed? What is the reason it's developed this kind of goal? The aims of development of this SDG 8 to promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full employment, and decent work for all. COVID-19 caused the deepest global recession in decades, reducing global GDP by 3.1% in 2020 in the most of the country in world. One more question is coming. How is SDG 8 measured? Definition of the SDG indicator 8.1, one is annual growth of real GDP per capita. In the UN SDG framework, this is measured as the annual percentage growth in gross domestic product GDP per capita based on constant United States US dollar. One of my friends is asking me how is SDG 8 being achieved? Achieve higher levels of economic productivity through diversification, technological upgrading, and innovation, including through a focus on high value added and labor intensive sectors. Then again question is coming, why is decent work is important? Why it's very important? I want to tell you, decent work also ensures the safety of workers, plus provide them with support, in other words, in the bare minimum required of a job to equally feel like a secure and good one. Decent work allow people to have time with their family and not miss the important moments. This is the different nature of this goal, and that is reason The goal is very important for 85% population of this world. Then few people are asking, when was SDG or SDG8 adopted by India? I want to say the 17 SDGs and 169 his target are part of a transformative agenda, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development adopted by 193 member states in the UN General Assembly summit in September 2015, and which came into effect on 1st January 2016. Few of the people are asking what are the objective of decent work. In that, promoting job and enterprise, guaranteeing right at work, extending social protection and promoting social dialogues. These are the four pillars of the International Labour Organization decent work agenda set in. With gender as a cross-cutting theme, these are crucial for advancing the entire sustainable development agenda. Now the question is, how does SDG 8 help eliminate inequality in the market? It further set a target of full and productive work for all by 2030, as well as equal work of equal value, eradicate forced labor and modern slavery and human trafficking, promote sustainable tourism and increase aid for trade support for developing countries. Now the question is, what can students do for the SDG 8? Kindly note few the tips related to SDG 8 the student can do. Engage in micro lending and support youth entrepreneurship through the UNAccc.org, through kiva.org, and several organization website is there to support you. Buy the product that do not exploit human being in the process. Encouraging bring your child to work day. And near future we will also guide you about the community engagement, student engagement, so you definitely came to know about the importance of SDG. Now the question few people are asking, what are the four pillars of decent work? The four pillars of decent work as per the International Labour Organization are full and productive employment, right at work, social protecting, promotion of social dialogue. And here people are asking, who launched SDG in India? In India, the Niti Aayog, it launched the SDG program in India and he is in charge. The SDG India Index is developed by Niti Aayog. The Niti Aayog has released the baseline report of the Sustainable Development Goal India Index. This is the Niti Aayog role. What are the 10 causes of child labor? It is very important question for SDG 8. I want to tell you there are some of the root causes which make children particularly vulnerable to child labor. Poverty is one of the big reasons. Lack of access to quality education, natural disaster and climate change, conflict and mass migrations, fighting child labor. These are the few important causes. The people are asking me, which SDG is poverty reduction, how can we reduce poverty in SDG, how many SDG were created by UN, and most of these goals we have already given in our WhatsApp group. The important thing is that how can I use SDG in our daily life? Things you can do at home: air dry, take short showers, eat less non-veg, poultry and fish, be a vegetarian, freeze fresh produce and leftover if you don't have the chance to eat them before they go bad. Composting food scraps can reduce climate impact while also recycling nutrition. What are the strategic objectives of decent work agenda? Decent work is captured in 4 strategic objectives: fundamental principle and right at work and international labor standards, employment and income opportunities, social protection and social security, and social dialogue and tripartism. So, my dear friends, my colleagues, hope you got many information about Sustainable Development Goal 8. I am very thankful to you all. Warm regard, Dr. Rajesh Sharma, Global President and Founder, Unity of Nations Action for Climate Change Council.